All right, sorry about that. I needed to clear my throat. The next month, November, we have the Page of Pentacles. Again, the month before on the card, you may finalize your thoughts on the purchase in the month of November. You also may be looking at communicating or some sort of communication for a young person. It could be a student, it could be a child, it could even be yourself that you may be communicating on a class or a community college or something that you're trying to like obtain more knowledge, but you're kind of trying to figure out where is going to be the best place for you to go to, because it looks like you're trying to get more training for your either current position or for a position that you want to progress in or to get a raise for. It might be a position you already have, but you want to get a raise, but the only way you're sure to get that is if you take some sort of training or an additional class, and you're looking as to where you're getting this. And there may be it might be online, but you also might need to go in person and may have to drive to it. The next month, December, for December, especially because it's during the holiday, you may have to do a lot of visiting family or friends, and you want to make sure that you don't leave anything behind, because sometimes for me, this card talks about sometimes a thief, who gets away with taking things from a location and only like leaving you with the bare minimum. So if you are traveling and visiting family or friends during the holidays, pay attention to where you place your valuables. Make sure you don't leave anything behind. I don't see that. I do see you going, but kind of not being present because you have someplace else to go. So I would be, because of that kind of rush feeling I'm seeing, I would want to take things slow, going from one place to another. Also, be careful with anyone trying to deceive you or trying to, quote unquote, give you a good deal. And so pay attention to that as well. Okay, for the new year, the Knight of Wands is riding in passionately, aggressively, moving in really swift. The month may go by really fast. There's going to be a lot of passion or affection. It's just going to be very energetic, highly energetic. Even the kids may be like, they may seem like they're high on sugar because it's just a lot of movement, going fast, 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 fast. Also, on the romantic tip, I like this because there seems to be a passion being ignited. Even if it's a passion for entertaining the children or even entertainment in general, you guys going out and maybe to the movies, but there's this real energy, high energy for making fun, bringing back fun into your relationships. I'm going to say primarily it's more like, going out and having fun with the kids, But because of this high energy and passion, it might ignite either a new romance, or it's going to ignite, your current relationship and set fire, so there can be more passion in there if it kind of cooled down because of the previous months, you know, especially because it has a lot to do with material things and valuables and all that. Finally, come the new year, we're just enjoying and having fun. And that's great. It's nice to have a little break in between. In February, you might be going through some concerns about your health, probably in your head quite a bit. Be careful that you don't take what people or what you hear people saying about you, or what you hear people's feedback is on the way you work. Try not to take it too hard. Don't take it personal, because if you do, you're going to find yourself kind of stuck and not able to move out of it. If you have a pet, there, to me, there's something about a pet, or maybe you're thinking about having a pet, and if you have kids, they want a pet, and you're not sure just how you're going to manage, this extra living being. So it just seems like a lot. There's a lot going on, and you're not really able to kind of organize your mind. With that being said, it might be a good idea for you to create a to-do list, and you know organize and prioritize what it is that's in your head. Get it out of your head, so that way you can progress by creating these short to-do lists. That's kind of what I'm seeing for the month of February. It's also, something that you want to take care of. I don't know why I'm seeing a lot of headaches, or maybe you're getting a lot of headaches, not physically, but from other people. Just what people are saying, that kind of thing. So you want to watch out for that, and make sure that you have in place a good strategy on how you're going to be able to let go of either negative thoughts, negative ideas, negative words, whatever that is really affecting you for the month of February. You're going to have to let it go. Now, in March is interesting because it seems like you've picked up a lot on your plate, like a lot of work, and it may not even be yours to do. So you have to learn to delegate to others. This could be like, seriously, you're not seeing like another person or other people's hidden agenda by giving you what you're taking on. So I would in March be very cautious on what it is that you're picking up or you're taking in as your responsibility, and really analyze. Be very analytical. Don't be like just a workhorse. Just stop and think about it. Is this mine? Is this mine to take? Is this my responsibility? And if you find that the answer is no, then you need to be able to delegate it, and be very transparent when delegating, saying, listen, as much as I would love to help, I got a lot on my plate. I really think that this is really for you to handle. find the right words to say it, but there has to, what I'm seeing here is at the end of the day, you got to put an end to constantly putting more on your plate. Okay, that's just what I'm seeing with this. Also, when you let it go, when you're able to delegate and let go of the things that you took on that are not your burden, you're gonna find very easily like the finish line to whatever it is that you were working on that is actually yours. Once you let it go, it seems like the finish line is there, is closer, and that would make you feel a whole lot better. I would also say that you need to watch out for if there's any health issues I'm seeing for the year, Virgo. I would say it's the head, the um the back and the legs. I mean, basically it's the whole leg, but I mean the whole body, but that's what I've kind of seen, and it's like in different months is going to be a different issue, but it's not like you're going to be all year sick. It's just like just just here and there, things that you have to pay attention to and make sure that you're really taking care of yourself as you should. All right. In April, I like April because April looks like it's going to be a brand new day for you. Hold on one second. Yeah. This one, what I'm seeing here? Hmm. Like you're getting yourself a new look, or you have a desire to change something that you're known for. And it could be clothing, or it could be even the color of your hair. But there's like this change that's coming for you. I like this, and it's like a new you. What I'm seeing also is like potentially you and a friend are potentially planning a trip, and maybe that's why there's like you're getting new threads, or you're getting a new look, or whatever it is here. It looks like you're really going to be dressing up for the occasion. I think that if you are going on a trip, enjoy it, but also be very aware of your environment, aware of where you're going, and try not to be so frivolous about, just like carefree about where you're going, because there could be a mistake made or something missed because you're just like on a high of a good time, that you have to kind of ground yourself a little bit better. And that would be in April. Now, I find that, the Ace of Cups is lovely for new relationships, but in this, in May, I kind of feel like this is not going to be such about a romantic relationship as it is going to be like a new relationship with your your spiritual self. And I say this because of the way we started off in September. And I feel like you may have at this time either um, like you're learning something new, and it could be very spiritual for you. You're reading information, or or in the trip, or in the travel that you may have gone to, you may have experienced some kind of, you know, cosmic experience, very, very spiritual experience. And that may be like the catalyst that is going to kind of change the way you came in the new year and bring you like a new understanding of the creator, of God, of whatever it is that you believe in. And it's almost like you're going to have a new perspective of your faith. And I like that too because Ace of Cups doesn't necessarily always have to mean a new birth or um, a new relationship, with a you know with another person. Sometimes it can be just a new relationship with yourself and a higher being, yourself and your high self, for example. So I really like the Ace of Cups. I think this turning point is going to kind of change towards the end of the year. You're going to have, like, I feel like there's going to be a transformation, not only in the way you look, but in what you believe in and how you're thinking. And I think that's a beautiful turning point for you, Virgo. Now, that would be in, hold on a second, I forgot what month I was, May and June. So, this is the transformation I was talking about earlier. You know what I'm seeing here, Virgo, is this spiritual connection you may be going through is going to transform your, it's going to change potentially your career, definitely the way people are seeing you. And you may have like a new group of people that you're going to start networking and sharing ideas with. But most important, I feel like this is going to give you a new, this turning point right here is going to give you a transform you at work, or it's going to transform your career. It's going to change something on a professional level. And you may, if you don't leave your job or if it's a new job, you may change the way you do things. There may be like an old system that you're going to put to rest, that you intuitively or kind of like spiritually feel that this is the right way to do it. So it's almost like, this kind of enlightenment period is going to give you guidance in your own professional life. And I think that's really cool. Yeah, I think there's going to be a real serious change towards the last 4 months of your birthday year. Now, in July, you might be looking at a group or like a community of people, a community of like-minded people. And it is in reference to something that you may want to learn, even if it's something you want to learn in social media or you're getting information through social media. This is going to give you, I almost feel like you're going to establish a new group of friends, or you're going to establish yourself in a community that is new to you, but has always been there. Also, I feel like you're going to establish, or you're going to, you know how you choose what you want to see in social media? it feels like you're going to learn or you're going to change what your social media feed is going to look like. And that's going to be interesting. Also, you may be thinking about taking a trip, maybe in a group, um, or maybe I'm seeing a trip for sure. And you may be thinking about a trip outside of your country. That's what I'm getting. It may be outside from your country. So if you're in the States, outside of that, or if you're, South America, away from there, there's a big travel jump. It's not within the again, it's a new community, a new friend, a group of friends. And it may be a place that you see on social media that is calling to you, and you're probably going to either plan it or already, I feel like you may be planning it for the upcoming new year. I think it would be a great idea if you plan it beforehand and you just don't get up and go without planning it. Unless you already have in the beginning, in this time, within the next 3 months. Last but not least, August 2022 is your Wheel of Fortune. And to me, this is like in conclusion of all the things you have accumulated throughout the year, the knowledge, your studies, your new experiences, all of this comes together and you are now feeling very secure, stable, and really elevated. Whether you're feeling elevated financially or just feeling elevated, where you started off maybe poor in spirit, you end up being highly spiritual, almost, at a point where you're trusting your own intuition, and you're trusting that there is information out there that is ready for you to soak in. I mean, with all the the studies that they are that you can obtain, you'll never get it all, because there's just so much knowledge out there to obtain. And you're going to try to do as much as you can, but I kind of see it more on a not on a physical level, on a spiritual level than an actual physical level. Like, I don't see you going to a I mean, it could be that you're going to a higher level. So let's say, you're getting your bachelor's, or you're getting your master's, or you're getting your PhD. It could be something like that, where you're kind of obtaining it on a higher level. Honestly, I'm not feeling it on that level. I feel like it's more spiritual, like you're elevating, you're getting higher in your faith, and you're understanding how to listen to your voice. You're really settled on a spiritual practice. You may even be really getting better in meditation. So I think it begins with all the things that you need to kind of work on. But with the work that you actually do, it actually is a beautiful ending to your new year. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. Happy birthday to you. I hope this resonates, and please feel free to go back throughout the months and see if it resonates. I hope you have a great year, birthday year. Until the next video, bye for now. Take care.